is our first video. Corona Fitness. Let's get fit. We're gonna warm up with some arm circles. Arms out to the side, palms down, shoulders to press, small circles forward. Doing a warm up. Make those circles a little bigger. Reverse your circles. Small circles backwards. Warm up your shoulders. Don't let your body bounce. Make those circles a little bigger. Try to stabilize. I was moving a little bit more than I should. All right, transitioning to high march knee pulls. Bring those arms up. Let's pull and pull and pull. Really crunch with it. Crunch or march. Crunch or march. Trenton's marching. Shh. Crunch. Crunch. Knees up. Knees up. Knees up. Shh. 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 And march it out. Just a little warm up right here. We're going to go into a little bit of cardio. Keep your feet moving. We're going to do about a 60-second circuit, 30 to 60-second circuit for our cardios. 3 separate exercises. Jumping jacks, jump ropes, burpees. They all have modifications. Trenton's going to do the progression, although he doesn't have a jump rope on him. I'm going to do the modification, okay? Ready? Starting with jacks. Go. Here's our modification. Shh, shh, shh. Transition jump ropes right here. No equipment needed. Do you have a rope? Use it. Land lightly on the ball of your feet. Use your abs. Engage your core. Turn to the side for burpees when we're done. Burpees, I'm doing the modification. Trenton's doing the progression. Here, out, out, in. Shh. And add a little jump if you want. Out, out, jump. Still a modification because you're not doing a push-up. If you can do a push-up, do it, but don't compromise your form. Tell us when, please. March it out, 30 to 60-second rest. Just feet moving.
You don't have to stop.
No, keep the whole thing rolling. Going right into some goblet squats. Lateral lunges for our adductors and abductor press. Feet hip width apart. Right here, we're going to squat it down. Come up, give me a pelvic thrust, fire the glutes. Make sure you feel those glutes fire when you thrust forward. Do not let your knees hyperextend. One more. Lateral lunge. Let's go to the right. And back. Go only as low as you can. Do not go out too far. You want to concentrate on depth and form. We do not want to hyperextend. One more, and then we go the other way. Here we go, to the left. Sometimes it takes one or two to set up proper form, so do not hesitate to change it up if you have to. If you're feeling any kind of impingement, stop. Don't go as low. One more. Right here. Abducting, stabilizing on the left leg. Feel like you're kicking through the heel. Here we go. Lift the right leg up. Feel like you're pushing through the heel. Don't point those toes out. Foot is flexed. Heel out. Out. If you need to modify because of balance, tap down. One more, and then we go the other way. Right here. Lift. Feel the contraction in your outer thigh, in your glutes. Abs are engaged. Stabilize. One more. And bringing it on down to the mat. Ab crunches. Come onto your back. We're taking about a 30 to 60 second rest in between, so don't feel like you have to go boom, 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 one to the next. Hands behind the head. Knees towards chest. Cross your feet at the ankles. Crunch it up. Alexis, you can get out of the seat and walk around. Shh. Do not use your neck. Feel like you're lifting through your chest. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale up. Elbows back. Shh. Shh. Two more. Up, up. Bring it on down. Working our transverse abdominis now, our lower abs. If you need lower back support, place your hands under the small of your back. If you do not, keep your arms by your side. Both legs up. Starting with alternating leg raises. Point your toes, one leg at a time. Lower the right, point down, flex up, and then left. Keep it going. Trenton's gonna stay with alternating. If you want to go right into double leg raise, I will transition. So you lift your head and shoulders, point down, flex up. Control. Fire the glutes. Shh. Abs engaged. Chin to chest. Shh. Shh. 4 more doubles or 2 more singles each leg. Now we're going into bridges, feet to the floor, arms by your side. The closer your feet are to your bottom, the more hamstring and glute connection you'll get. So if you are prone to cramping, just keep your feet further away. Okay, step it back. I want you to inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up. Now setup is important, so I want you to squeeze between the shoulder blades, keep your chin low, and feel the hamstring, glute, and lower back working. Let's lower till we gently touch the mat. Lift up, squeeze. Continue, down. Shh. Down. Shh. Down. Shh. Down. Shh. 4 more to a hold up. Down. Shh. 3. 2, shh. 1 more, hold this up. Hold, relax your upper body. Feel that contraction in the lower back. And now roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Bring your knees to your chest, give them a little squeeze. From here, we're going to go into bicycles and then reverse planks. So I want you to keep your knees up, take your hands off your knees, bring them behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Remember, do not pull on your neck, you're rotating from the torso. Left leg out, left armpit towards right knee, and rotate. Shh. And shh. 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 Remember, you're turning from the torso, so don't let the neck do the rotation. Let your upper body twist, twist, stay lifted, twist, twist, twist. 4 more each way. 1, 1, 3, 4, and rest it. Come down, let's stretch it. Reach your hands back behind your head, legs out straight, stretch. Set those shoulders, suck in your stomach so you feel a stretch to your abdominals. We're gonna go from here into a lower back and hamstring stretch quickly before we go into our reverse plank. So release your hands, inhale up, exhale, roll up, reach for your toes, hold. Stretch the lower back. Now release it. Some of you may not be able to do a reverse plank because there's too much pressure on the wrists or the shoulders. So if this is something that you feel any kind of impingement, I want you to eliminate this exercise. Progression, your fingers are going to be facing your bottom. Modification, our hands are out. So if you have a mat and the fingers are hanging over the side of the mat, you have less dorsiflexion to the wrist, so it causes less impingement to your wrist. Okay, so basically your wrists should line up to elbows, elbows under shoulders, heels to the ground, 1, 2, 3, up, hips up, lift those hips up. Don't drop your head, kind of look forward, but I want you to feel like you're locking out the elbows and locking in those triceps. Hold. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. "15 seconds. Hips up. Keep holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Shake them out. 30-second recovery, bring it to your feet. Going back to our lower body portion. Squats, lateral lunge, and abducting. Get a drink of water if you haven't had any. Take another 10 seconds. Ready? Feet hip width apart, starting with goblet squats, hands in prayer position. Right? Look at those feet, make sure they're lined up. Here we go, sit it down, up, thrust, hold. Think about what you're feeling in the legs and the knees. If I don't concentrate, sometimes my legs wobble, my knees don't stay stable. So I have to concentrate on stability, form, and if you recognize that you're not in proper alignment, just correct it. Body weight in the heels. One more. Body weight in the heels, push back in the glutes, thrust it. Right here, going into lateral lunges. This too, don't go out too far. First one's always a setup. Here we go, go to the right here. Feel that inner thigh stretch, and back. Push your booty back. 4 more times, we switch sides. One more. Right here. Ready to go to the left. Here we go. Really push that butt back. Don't go out too far. You want to be able to control your push back. Four more. Two. Right here, shake it out. Abducting, there's a little bit of balance in this, which is good. And again, if you're a little shaky on your balance, just tap the foot down in between repetitions. Abducting the right leg, hip abduction. Stabilize yourself on the left, engage your abs. Here we go. Remember, try to feel like you're pushing through the heel of your foot. Abs engaged. That helps with stability. Focal point helps with stability. Exhale. Helps with stability. 4 more, everyone. 4, 3, 2. Feel that muscle fire. Don't just go through motions. I want you to concentrate on feeling the muscle fire. Okay, stabilize yourself on that right leg. Form, here we go. Right there, feel it. Exhale, feel it. Abs in, feel the contraction. Four more. 1. Contract. 3, 4, nice. Shake it out. 30-second recovery, standing in front of your mat. We're going into our plank series, push-ups, mountain climbers, and lower back extensions. Before we walk our hands forward into our plank, we're going to add a little bit of a stretch to our hamstrings and lower back. So standing behind our mat, I want you to inhale up. Exhale, hip hinge forward, but keep those legs straight. If you can, hold it here. Let those muscles release, just hang. Now, you may have to bend your knees to put your hands to the floor or to your mat. If you have to, then do so. If not, just place your hands flat to your mat. Walk yourself forward into a plank. We're going to hold this plank for 1 minute. Shoulders depressed, neck in alignment with spine. If you want it a little harder, instead of being pushed back onto the ball of the feet, bring yourself forward onto the tippy toes. Yum, yum. Shoulders down. Also, if you feel a little dip to the lower back, we don't want that. In the Pilates world, we call this a Japanese bridge. So you tuck your booty under, pull your belly in, look at the form of my back. You have more core here and less lower back impingement. For 5. And down to your knees, stretch back into a child's pose. When we come forward, we are going to go into push-ups. I'm going to do on the knees, modified. Trenton's going to do progression. Come forward. Bring your hands out a little wider. I like for my pinky to hang over the mat. You want your hands to be positioned a little wider than shoulder width apart. Bring those knees back. If you're on your knees, lift the feet up. Shoulders depressed. Here we go. Elbows go out to the side. No head jutting, no neck jutting. Keep the cervical spine in alignment. Breathe with it. Find your breathing pattern. Abs engaged. Eight more. 1, 2. Form compromised, you stop. Never compromise your form. One more, we stretch back. Shift your hips to the right, walk your arms to the left. Get a little bit more stretch here. Go the other way. Lengthen through the left side of the body in this direction. Back to the center. Hold. Next thing we're going to do is come forward into our straight arm plank and do some mountain climbers. Come on forward. Hands shoulder width apart. Always remember in your plank, your wrists line up to your elbows, elbows line up to shoulders, go up to your plank. Here we go. Start. Mountain climber. Right, left, right, left. You can go lateral, oblique crunch like Trenton's doing. You can go slow. You can go fast. Keep it going. Come on. Work, 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 work. 4 each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and stretch it back. Take a second here to recover, get a drink of water if you want it. We are then going into lower back extensions on our mat. Need a drink? Okay, let's bring it on down to the mat. We're doing 3 different lower back exercises, 3 sets of each, okay? First one, our arms are back by our side with our palms up. Feet will remain to the floor, so ground those toes. Looking down at your mat. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to lift your chest, lift your arms up, and hold. Feet stay down. Go down, doing 2 more. I'm gonna talk about Trenton's form, so I'm gonna get him in position. Lift, exhale, lift. Stay up, so our feet are down, the chest comes up as high as you can. Lift those arms up a little higher. Look down towards your mat. Excellent, you should feel the contraction right here in the lower back. Recovering, inhale, exhale up. Keep those feet to the floor. How high can you lift that chest? Any pain to the lower back, you don't go as high or eliminate. Go down. Push up and push back into a child's pose. Release your lower back. Come forward, lie flat. I'm going to show you the modification in case Superman impinges your shoulders. Trenton's going to do the progression with the arms out straight, but we're going to add to it. Okay, so if it hurts your shoulders or your lower back, you can have your elbows bent like this, or even, worst case scenario, rest your forehead to the back of your hands to protect the lower back. Okay, so this time our feet are gonna come up, and then I'm gonna tell you what to do from there. Inhale, exhale, lift. Legs too, arms, you're in Superman. Now I want you, Trenton, to pull those arms back, bringing your elbows in Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your legs as wide as you can. Point your toes. Hold, Trenton. Hold, everyone. It's right here. Right between the shoulder blades. Retract those shoulder blades. Lower back, glutes, and go out to Superman. Don't go to the floor. Superman. Inhale. Exhale, pull again. Pull those arms back, Trenton, lift up. Scapular retraction. Working these rhomboids. Nice. Lower back. All our spinal extensor muscles. Glutes. Go back out, Trenton. Inhale, exhale, pull one last time. Lift up, look down towards your mat. There you go. You want to keep your neck safe, your cervical vertebrae, so you want to look down towards your mat, not forward. Go back out. Go down, push up and back. Into your child, no, push up and back into your child's pose, release it. One more series for the lower back, then we take a little recovery and we do one last set of abs. Come forward, Trenton, you go back into the same position. This time, I want you to keep your feet together. Try to touch your knees, and we're gonna fire those adductor muscles, those inner thighs. Okay, Trenton, extend your arms out. Mine are gonna be in the modified position. Inhale, exhale, lift, legs up. Now pull your elbows back and in like you did last time. Squeeze the feet, squeeze the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, hold. Looking at your mat, not forward. Keep it there, Trenton. Keeping your abdominals engaged. Go back out to your Superman position. Inhale, exhale, pull. Squeeze those inner thighs. Try to touch your knees. My knees don't touch, some people's do. Nice. See that neurological system challenge. She's quivering. Go back out. Inhale, exhale one last time. Hold. Lift up a little higher. Retract those shoulder blades. Fire those inner thighs. Squeeze those inner thighs. Hold. Squeeze your glutes. 4, 3, 2. Go back out and down. Push up and back into your child's pose. Turn it around, lie on your back. One last round of abs. Squeeze the knees first, Trenton. Release your lower back. You can even give it a nice little rock side to side. Okay, hold center. Let's bring it home. Cross the feet at the ankles. Hands behind the head. And crunch. Shh. Shh. When you crunch, I don't want you to go all the way down and rest. I want you to maintain tension in your abdominals, your rectus abs. Crunch. Shh. Try to think about lifting with the chest and the abs, even if you have to put your hands over your shoulders or even extend them out. Shh. Shh. Never pulling on the neck. 4 more, Trenton. 4. Don't go all the way down. Right up. 3. I want you to maintain tension. Up. 2. Up. And rest it. Leg raises. Lower abdominals. This time we're both going to do double leg raises, okay? Modification is you will repeat alternating leg raises with your head down. Lower back support. Hands go under the small of the back. Otherwise, they stay by your side. Both legs up. Lift your head and shoulders. Chin is to the chest, looking down towards your belly button. Feet together. Point going down. Shh. Flex coming up. We're going to add a little bonus at the end on this one. Shh. Squeeze your glutes as you lower. Shh. Tense up the quads as you lower. Shh. 4 more and we're holding down. This is 4, 3, 2. Next one, hold it down. Shh. Flex your feet. Flex. Run right here. Push into your heels. This is the yum yum. Go. Abs in. 5 seconds. And rest it. Squeeze those knees. We have a little distraction from some flies because we're outside and it's midday. Sorry. Okay, right into our crisscross and or bicycle. Knees up, hands go behind the head. Lift the head and shoulders. Left leg out, left armpit towards right knee, and rotate. And rotate. And rotate. Keep it going, Trenton. The reason I have you go at a little bit slower pace is because I want you to get a little bit of an isometric contraction when you hold. So follow my lead as we transition a little. Turn that way, hold it. Get the elbow back, feel like you're bringing your armpit towards your knee. There's a great rotation right there. Hold it for me. Come this way, Trenton. Same thing, elbow back, elbow back. It's armpit towards knee. Hold, elbow back. Look at that oblique work. Rotate. Good. Lift and rotate. A few more. There you go. Go. Bring it home, you guys. Do it with them. 5 seconds. Rotate from the torso, not the neck. Down. Stretch it. Arms go back. Legs go out. Suck in your stomach. Lengthen. Lengthen. One more round of reverse planks. Working the triceps. Again, modification, wrists will go, hands will go out, fingers will go out. Progression, your fingers can be facing your bottom, or you can even turn them backwards. My favorite for my wrists is I have my wrists turned out, my hands turned out, fingers slightly off of the mat. Heels are grounded. Ready? Up. Lift the hips up. Now remember, you want to depress your shoulders. Use those triceps. Don't drop the head. Kind of look forward. Lift the hips. Hold, breathe. 10 seconds. And bring it down. Stretch for your toes. Release it. Sit up. Bring the arms back. Pull those shoulders open right here. Use your abs to lift. Lift your chest. Use your core. Release them. Now I want you to step your feet back. Come to your mat in a crouched over position. You're on the ball of your feet and your hands are to the floor. As we come up, I want you to keep your hands down. Push your heels down, come up, stay bent over, stretch those hamstrings, let your head drop. Roll it up one vertebra at a time. Roll those shoulders. A few more. We're going to step it back and do a little bit of a stretch. We're going to do a hip flexor stretch. Keep those shoulders down. Keep your right leg forward. Step your left leg back. Right here in a lunge position. I want you to tuck your left cheek under, pushing your left hip forward. Feel the stretch in the hip flexor. If this is enough, stay here. If you want more, bring it down. Chest is up. Up, stay here, push your left heel back and down, but keep your right knee bent for now. I want you to stretch the calf muscle, the Achilles tendon on the left leg, the heel is to the floor. Now straighten your right knee so you are in a triangle position and drop your hands to the floor, head to the knee. Come up nice and easy. You can walk your hands up your leg, bend that right knee to come up. Step forward. Right leg back. Tuck that right cheek under, pushing the hip forward, and then bend the knee only if it's not too much. You can also do this next to a wall and hold on to a wall if balance is an issue. Bring it up. Push your right heel back and down. Your left knee is still bent. I want you to target that right calf muscle. Get the heel to the floor. Try to keep the foot straight. Now straighten that left leg. Drop your hands to the floor, head to the knee. Hold. Bend that left knee, bring it up, step it forward. Open your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, nice deep breath in. Close your eyes if you're looking into the sun, but look up and give me a little bit of a lean back. Lengthen through the abdominals. Come up nice and tall. Exhale down and done. Good job.